Hey, I almost forgot today was my day until just now. Anyway, I basically spent all day today trying to get Brazil nuts. Like, after I wrote a couple of things, I went to the local grocery store and they didn't have any. Um, so I waited like an hour for the bus because I remembered Trader Joe's has Brazil nuts, and but when I got there, I decided to like go buy my ticket for the Hunger Games first because I have to see that movie for class. And like the showing I was gonna go to was sold out, so I had to like see the one in like 20 minutes. So I saw the Hunger Games and it was like really good. So for like one thing at the end, I was really looking forward to seeing that they took out. It wasn't like that important, but you know, the Lord of the Rings movies could include like a lot of stuff from the book. These could too, but you know, I think they spent all their special effects on like the control room. But anyway, so when I got out, Trader Joe's was closed, and I had to go to Target and get like a can of mixed nuts for $5 that has Brazil nuts in it, which is really the closest thing I could find. I'm gonna do this. I'm on the floor today because the internet wasn't working. I had to plug into the wall. Anyway, so God, I need to get my eyebrows waxed. But anyway, I'm gonna redeem. I'm gonna do this Target survey. A chance to win a $5,000 gift card. So now that I won that Goodreads contest in which I was competing with 3 people, it really increases my confidence in these kinds of things. Let's see. Man, if I won a $5,000 Target gift card, that would be so awesome. I wouldn't even spend it all at once. I mean, maybe I would in a way. Maybe I'd like go to Target more often when I needed like clothes and stuff. I wouldn't like smid it on the plasma TV or anything. I just use it when I needed it, you know? But I'd be going to Target for free for a really long time, and that would be awesome. So yeah, I have to start the second Hunger Games tomorrow, because now that I read one book, I have to like read them all before I see each movie. I saw this trailer for The Godfather, like revised or something, restored, I mean. And it turns out that I missed like the first one. They're only like re-showing number 2, which I don't like as much as the first one, so that really sucks. That I'm just so sad. I want to see The Godfather in theater so bad, and I missed it. It's like weeks ago or something. Let's see. Oh man, yeah. I wrote. What else did I do today? I wrote a speech. I'm running for the board of like this club I'm in. I just want to be the archivist, which means I take pictures of their events and like submit their flyers to the archives for history, which I think I'm capable of, don't you guys? I wrote a little blurb for like this project that another club I'm in is doing. It's called Femmes of Smith Unite. It's for feminine girls. I think it's more for like feminine lesbians, but I get like more and more bisexual every year, so whatever. Because at Smith like the highly sexualized girls on campus and the ones that are really popular are all butches, which you know, you guys know what that means. You know, girls with like short hair, masculine clothing, act kind of have like a swag, or as they call it. And we haven't talked about why that is much in the group. It's more about like trying to make it so that people don't disparage like feminine girls as much. But what I think it's about is I think it's kind of like subtly saying that you have to be a man to be powerful or to be sexualized, and I don't really like that. So that's my role in the club. I have to like write a little blurb for a photo shoot I'm gonna be doing. I might be naked. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, they're doing like cause there's this thing at my school called Sexhibition that I used to think was like a party, but I found out it's just an art exhibition for different like clubs on campus to submit a project that represents our message. So we're gonna be taking some photos that represent our like feminine side and like what our femininity means to us. Never know if I'm saying that word right. Let's see. I tried to spin the wheel of monotony on Neopets today. I'm sure like most of you have heard this story because I posted it in our group. But it's just, if you don't play Neopets, it's this game where the wheel spins for like anywhere from like 2 to 24 hours, and spun for like half an hour, and then Flash crashed, and I was so mad. One time I had the wheel spinning for 4 hours, and my prize was nothing. It just said like, oh, I guess you didn't win anything today. Better luck next time. I was so mad, but it's not like I sat there watching it the whole time. You just leave the window open. So yeah, that's about all I have to say about today. I'm excited to read the next Hunger Games book, but it sounds like it just gets really political. I think the first one is like probably going to be the most interesting. Have you ever noticed that they're like really poorly written? My comparative literature professor pointed that out. She said that popular fiction is always really badly written, but you don't notice it because the stories are so good. She also said the Hunger Games is a metaphor for high school, in case you were wondering. But yeah, now that I've taken that class, I finally understand why A.K. Smith was always talking about the Hunger Games and Twilight. My professor said it's because young adult fiction actually takes part in like a very old classical tradition of standard adventures. Adult fiction is like what she calls teacup literature. It's like people having conversations over tea. But young adult fiction is the more classic adventures, which is what people crave. I mean, we only tell like 5 stories over and over if you think about it. But since they can't have like mature fiction that involves adventure, it's all the young adult fiction. And that appeals to the teenage sense of being hunted all the time. And, that whole life of drama. But anyway, this is way too long, so I'm just gonna like hang up now and stop talking. See you guys later.